Hello guys, welcome to FM14, your player series. And this is the friendly between Gillingham and Leyton Orient. You get to check out your players playing in a game. I'm going to make the highlights quite long. I'm going to split up into 2 episodes because I want to get a good look at your players and how they play. Some of them have been on the bench because there is some competition for places, especially down that left-hand side and up front. But this is the team I've lined up with. Some of you are out of position slightly. Just because I wanted to play you, and there's a lot of central midfielders. So a lot of central midfielders have dropped back to the centre-back. Oliver Parr is one of them. I think Moss is as well. I'm not too sure, but we'll have a look. We'll jump into the game now, and let's see how your boys plays. I will be bringing on substitutes if you're on the bench, so don't worry. You will get to have a look at your player, but obviously you won't get the full 90 minutes. There's places out to grab going. This doesn't really matter. I'm not going to be managers of the side, I don't think. And there it is. Smith gets the first kick, and the first half kicks off. Smith plays in Moss on, and then Dan Slack picks it up in midfield, finds Martin on the right hand side. Sorry if I'm not fully familiar with your names yet. There's still a lot of names to learn. And there's Joe Mosson, plays in the Mosson brother. Mosson again has a shot, and it goes wide. Centre half in goal there. Malarian, of course, he's got the green gloves on today. A kick upfield from centre half. Doesn't find anyone though. Fredericks, Sampson, Fredericks, Knopp, Robin Knopp, the Dutch attacking midfielder. Evan Eef, if I've pronounced that right this time, please let me know. There's a shot and it hits the side netting again. 2 shots hitting the side netting so far. Dan Slack now, look, dropping back to pick up the ball. He's doing well. Dropping back, coming deep to collect the ball. You're seeing that now, and he gets fouled by Fredericks, but he doesn't get fouled. He just gets tackled. Obiek Parr. Martin now plays in Joe Mosson. Tries to take on the player and he loses out. A great tackle there from Evan Eef. Paris now plays back centre half. Erratic centre half. I've made him very erratic. Hugo now wins the ball. Hugo looks like a rock so far, winning a lot of balls already. Looks very reliable. And now Aaron Smith has a shot from long range and it goes straight over that crossbar. Oh! Slow start, steady start. A lot of battles in midfield, but the strikers aren't putting away them chances. Centre half now. Boots it upfield, finds Sampson, who knocks it down to the young San Marinian Rinaldi, who absolutely misses the target. The strikers are not doing well so far. Centre half now. Another big goal kick. Finds Sampson again, and Rinaldi has another shot, and yet again it goes wide. Come on, Rinaldi, what are you doing? What is wrong with the strikers? Martin now finds Drew Helong, gets beaten to it by Moss. Adam Rinaldi now finds Robin Knopp. Robin Knopp can't get onto it, but Evan Eef wins it again. Oliver Parr finds Dan Slack. Dan Slack finds Liam Mosson. Dan Slack again, he looks like a sort of Xavi in midfield. He's passing, getting those 1-2s going. Look at him. I love the look of Dan Slack so far. Aaron Smith now turns and shoots, and it's another poor shot. I've got a sneaky suspicion this game will end 0-0. But it might be just because I've got it on comprehensive highlights, so we're not seeing the exciting highlights so far. Aaron Smith though picks it up. Bradley Parrish tries to win it. Joe Mosson plays in Dan Slack, who finds Liam Mosson, who plays it out wide to Joe Martin. Drew Hellon now on the left-hand side. Drew Hellon has a cross. Aaron Smith's there. Can he win it? Centre half just manages to get a hand on it. Risky goalkeeping there from me. And Martin now as a throw finds Evan Eef again with another interception from Evan Eef, and the young Obiek Parr picks it up in defence. Dan Slack now, Joe Mosson, Liam Mosson. Aaron Smith, was he onside? I don't know, but it don't matter because it's in the hands of centre half. Make sure you leave your comments on your players, how you think they're playing. Are they playing as how you envisaged? Robin Knopp now, he looks very dangerous. He's a left-sided attacking player, that guy. I'm looking forward to see how he plays. And Adam Rinaldi is having an absolute mare. And yet again, please let me know if I'm not getting any of the pronunciations right. I want to get that right over the course of the series. And Dan Slack now. But like I was saying about Rinaldi, he's a young striker, so his attributes aren't that great at the moment, but he's got very high potential, so you've got to give it to him. You know, you've got to give him the benefit of the doubt because he is young. Dan Slack now with a shot, and Dan Slack, for me, has been the player of this half so far. Looks very, very good. I like the look of Dan Slack. Adam Rinaldi, though, he's getting on these balls. Robin Knopp again, creating a good attacks and good passes, attacking passes, and Rinaldi again with a mistake. He's a lack of attributes so far is showing from the youngsters. The lack of experience from the youngsters is showing. You can tell already. Joe Mosson, though, finds in Andrew Martin. Liam Mosson finds Joe Mosso. Oh, that was close. That looked like it could have gone in. Who's got the highest rating so far? We'll have a look at half time. Joe Mosson gets his head on the ball. Mosson gets the first goal of the series. It was a nice little free kick from Aaron Smith, and Mosson just gets his head on it and puts it past centre half, who, to be honest, should have done better from there. Let's have a look at this again. Aaron Smith, beautiful, finds Joe Mosson at the front post. Who should have been marking that? Bradley Paris. I think that's Bradley Paris. Should have done better there with his marking, but Joe Mosson lost his man and buried it in the bottom right hand corner. Interesting. Low ratings there from the Leyton Orient players. And that's the end of the first half. Gillingham players got a lot more higher ratings, as you can see. Joe Mosson looks like the man of the moment. He looks like the man of the first half. He's only 19 years of age as well, and he's the standout player so far. He's definitely going to improve. Very aggressive player he is. Aaron Smith got the assist. He's the striker. He looks quite tasty, doesn't he? He's 30 years of age, so he's sort of at his peak now, but he's got some great attributes there, hasn't he? Leadership, penalty taking. He's a sort of Stephen Gerrard sort of, but a striker. He looks reliable. He's the guy the Gillingham players will look up to. Akpara, you haven't seen his lack of age. Look at him, only 15 years of age, and he's playing like he's been playing in the first team for a long time. I'm going to have to make a few subs though quickly. Matthias Monk will be coming off for Noel Gallagher, because we want to have a look at Noel Gallagher. Emil Meski will come on for Aaron Smith, I'm afraid. Needs to rotate these strikers. Ben Dover as well will be on for Drew Hellon. I think I've got them all there. I think that'll do for the first half. Passionate. Yeah, I'm happy with how it's going. Keep it up. And with the Leyton Orient players, who's doing well here? They're all doing pretty average. Centre half has conceded a goal. Seems aggressive. Evan Efe seems disenchanted, but I think he's been playing quite well actually. He is a left back. I think he's sort of more suited to left back. He's sort of a Danny Alves or a Marcelo, a very, very attacking left-handed player, but can play that defensive role. Is there anyone on here that I should bring on that hasn't played? I think I managed to get them all on. It looks like I've got them all playing for Leyton Orient. So that's the end of the first episode, guys. I'll upload the second half of this game probably tomorrow. So stay tuned. Yeah, let's jump into the second half of this game tomorrow. What do you think of your players? It's going to be an exciting second half. I'll see you later, guys. I have to split this up simply because my recording programs aren't very good. Yeah, I'll see you later.